Scene is set for, I think, maybe one of the epic grand finals. Danny Frawley joins us again, it's unbelievable from 12 o'clock. Chua, we've already heard from the little wee Chew man, has been off doing some, what he says is non-cashy work. I think he got a couple of little sheets, maybe a couple of 20s in his back pocket. And for the first time this afternoon, let me welcome a man who has been in unbelievably good calling form and will join James Brayshaw for, without any question in the world, the best call of this AFL Grand Final. I speak, of course, of Luke Darcy. Welcome, Duke.
Yeah, thank you, Gazza, and what a great privilege it is. And just saying to Spud, when you sit here and you look out and you say, we are in the best seat in the house, and I must admit, I sat down here, I put the headphones on, I was on the Channel 7 pre-show there at Fair Square, and I put the cans on. I heard my mate Spud, and I must admit, the Golden Trumpet, which came my way, and I was a bit upset because I love Spud. I've had a great affection for Spud ever since my first game of AFL football. I came out onto the ground, played on Spud. He punched me in the back of the head. Yep. True story within 2 minutes. Fair to say he finished the job off today.
Hey.
But I went through it. It was a pretty compelling case.
No,
when he went through.
You won the head wobbler of the year, and that is something to be proud of.
I am not backing away from that. Hand it over from the lone wolf.
I have to put the neck brace on you at some stage today, a la the handing of the Brownlow medal.
The gloves were a mistake.
Well, I ticked them off, Das, and I don't think you could argue with any of them. And as I said, I'm looking forward to the call of you two boys today.
No, they will rip the shreds. Speaking of big awards, there have been plenty throughout the course of this week, but the AFL Personality of the Year, hot field. Yep. I'm sitting back, I'm thinking this is going to be interesting. I'm going to get up early and watch this. It's one of the big awards of the year.
Yep.
Past winners, I believe yourself, Spud. I think you might have mentioned it when you handed it over. What a delight. What a worthy winner this year. Our very own Jason Dunstall, the AFL Personality of the Year. Chief.
No. Good afternoon, boys. How are we?
Not as good as you. You must be just absolutely chuffed.
A little bit worried about getting presented something like that when Spud says some of the great people that have won it include himself.
No,
you must be chuffed, Chief. Come on.
What have you done over the past couple of years that have swung this sort of the voting system back your way for an award like the Personality of the Year?
I suspect it's just reward for persistence, Gaz. There's no, my game's never been based around thrills, mate.
And Chief, I think it's the great warmth that you have and the way you embrace people. We've spent the year travelling around the country with you, and you've just got this affable, laughing type of nature, Chief. I think that got you over the line.
Is that the King Wobble Man?
He's the head wobbler of the year. Speaking of the Personality of the Year. All the big names on Triple M.
It's all happening,
Very
Gaz.
surprised you didn't snap his neck, did you?
Hey, Chief, which personality did you win it for?
Probably Happy Chief, I suspect.
Or was it
Fallen in
warmth,
love with him.
Chief? I think it was the warmth, Chief, that you just sort of exude out the pores of your skin.
We're losing you, Chief. Then I'm not sure
just
whether
turn around, Chief.
I think he's down in the bowels of the MCG, just making himself acquainted with the cup, because you do know if the Hawks salute today, then our man is going to walk out onto a part of the ground he says no man should ever walk onto, and that is the green.
Yep.
And Chief, if you don't think we'll have eyes on you when you take that first step, well, you would be mistaken. He's got
Incredible honour if I'm...
bugger off. Ship off, Chief. We can't hear you, son. I don't know where he is, but...
and let's not underestimate his role, Chief, in bringing this Goliath of a club together.
Now that he's gone, we can pay him the due
He pretends to be humble, Spud, but he was the man that got Alistair Clarkson into the club. He assembled this list. He recruited Gunston. You go through it. Chief's fingerprints are all over what we're about to see here in this amazing Hawthorn football club.
It'll be an amazing thing for him and Mickey O. Obviously, he'll present the Cup of Sydney win. If it's a close game, Duke, I'm led to believe they walk down to the bowels of the MCG and wait in the umpire's room, and then when the siren goes, if you're the guy that doesn't actually hand it out, you just sort of wander off into the sunset. It's amazing, isn't it? The highs and lows.
Therein lies, that's the best explanation you can give about why people covet and they're so hard to win, is because no one gives a stuff if you lose by a point or 100 points.
If it doesn't quite go Chief's way, approach with great caution as he exits the umpire's room and heads his way back.
You know what? We do know Chief very well, and our audience have been listening to him for a long time, see him on Fox for a lot. He would be feeling, I know you can never knock back that honour, and it is a great honour, but he would in lots of ways feel very self-conscious about making it about him carrying that cup out. But bad luck, Chief. Some things are bigger than you.
Yes.
And you deserve that honour. And if the Hawks get there today, then we will have great joy in giving it to you for the whole 40 seconds that it takes for you to hand it over.